King keeps it and picks up the first down out to the 34. King on 2nd and 8, pressure up the middle. King a jump pass and he completes it for a first down to Stockton out to the 30-yard line. King keeps it and King hit at the 1 but powers his way across. Touchdown Georgia Tech.
Home with it.
That's what they'll do. King on 3rd down. Steps up to run, makes a man miss, and picks up a first down and more inside the 40.
Today it'll be tomorrow in Columbus.
King will keep it up to about the 20-yard line. King will keep it, cuts it back inside the 10, and King into the end zone. Georgia Tech retakes the lead with a King touchdown. A walk-off field goal. Will he be in a similar situation? Tech has some work to do. King keeping it. First down and more. King breaks free. Past the 20. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
Once again, to perfection. They get up on those second-level players. Haynes King lowers the shoulder, sees open grass, and he's off to pay dirt. What a performance from Haynes King in this rushing attack of Georgia Tech. They've continued to pound the rock, pound the rock, pound the rock. His 19th carry of the game.
Weeks ago, when Georgia Tech won on opening night in Boulder, and he breaks a tackle, doing what Haynes King does. First down, Georgia Tech.
Comes downhill, makes a great tackle.
King on 3rd and 5 from the pocket, floats one. Right under it. There's Eric Rivers for a first down.
Opportunity there.
Blitz coming. Another one-on-one. This one drops right down the chimney. First and goal. Haynes King.
Linebacker, they have to come up big.
2nd and 8. Play action for King. Down the sideline, sliding pitch. It looks like Zion Taylor hauled it in.
Nothing hurts him more than to see that.
Haynes King in trouble. He escapes. He's got the sideline. Haynes King to midfield before he steps out of bounds. 3-man rush. Still puts pressure on the quarterback. Haynes King on the run. He's going to try to do it himself. Hit from behind. Just short of the first down. And he is out there to snap it to Haynes King on first down. Haynes King fakes the jet sweep. Weaves his way through tacklers for a Georgia Tech first down. 3rd and goal. Haynes King following his running back. Haynes is ready to go for a Georgia Tech touchdown. He ran over Ricardo Jones.
Look at that collision. That's a quarterback against the safety.
The plan is quarterback run. There goes Haynes King, first down and more.
At the 17-yard line, and here's a quarterback to the end zone untouched. Haynes King, his 5th rushing touchdown of the season.
Out about it. I played at about 305, but Brent Key, he's loving what this group is bringing right now. He said they've been tough. They bring it every day. He talked about Colin Rutledge and how good he has been for them this year, so he's been very excited about their play.
And he should be about that one. That's a young man that Will was talking about earlier. That's Isaiah Canyon, and that is a 37-yard touchdown pass. But they feel like he's finally arrived.
The bodyguards up front did a great job giving Haynes some time. Just an outstanding, beautiful, beautiful throw and catch. It looked like warm-ups.
King zips one, got it to the sideline for Rivers. Sideline Rivers again.
I thought he was going to have to walk away from football to provide for his son, but instead Georgia Tech gave him his last chance.
And now Haynes King dons on 3rd. King all day. King floats one back in the end zone, and it's Rivers. Short yardage scenarios. Keeps it again with a lane. And a first down, Haynes King. Haynes King again with a touchdown. Quarterback. In King's hands again. Steps up, fires, and he's got it for Canyon. Hurtling into the red zone. Seconds as well. So a $141 for Haynes King, who goes to a crosser to Isaiah Canyon. King under some pressure to the sideline, and that is caught. Telling. It's always temporary. He rolls, pumps, connects. No surprise, they run him again. King, touchdown, Georgia Tech.
That's Haynes through the formation. Here goes King around the near side, trying to find a spot. He's got the first down.
Got to stop the bleeding here.
JT Burns coming in that two-back set. They're going to fake the toss. Haynes, King, touchdown, Georgia Tech. Clock down to 5. You saw drones on the Hokie bench. Here's King in trouble. Cuts it loose. Middle of the field. Caught. Rutherford. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Boy, a lot of this Hosley-Haynes combination. Here's King setting to throw. Wants to rip it middle of the field. That's Rivers in the catch. Out of the timeout. That's Patterson in motion. Pistol set for Georgia Tech. King slips it on the perimeter. Another catch for Harpering. Oh, look at the collision. He'll reroute. King going to fake the toss. Now boot. Reverse back. Loop it. Caught. Tight end Beetham. At the 10. At the 5. Touchdown. Yes. Georgia Tech. Are they ruling him down? They are ruling him down. There's a former Hokie here in town playing pro ball who plays like Caleb Woodson. That's Divine Diablo. Here's King trying to avoid a rush. Going to throw. And it's caught. What a grab. Bad. Play fake by King. To his left. Shoots it back. Caught Haynes. First down. Midfield and out of bounds. Here's King. Fakes. Now shoots it downfield. And the catch is made. That's Rutherford. Next back in now. Second down. And 14. Here's King keeping it to the right side. Haynes going to turn it upfield at the 10 and scores.
Yeah, this is just a wide zone lead play for the quarterback, but trying to sell it to the backside. Look at that. Look at that. Right over the tackle, in for the touchdown. Heck of a play.
Malik Rutherford, Haynes King, arguably his favorite target off the field with the injury. It's second down, but there's a crossing route. Haynes King finds a crosser.
Longer in terms of the quality of football that they're playing right now.
Haynes King up the middle. This might be the final play of the half. King to the sideline. That's pulled in, but I don't think.
I know there's a lot of game to go.
Haynes King floats one wide open. Josh Beetham, the tight end. That's just a blown coverage for Duke. Beetham running free down to the 25-yard line.
Patterson, almost a catastrophic error.
Haynes King again, this time looking on a one-on-one ball for Isaiah Canyon, who makes a terrific catch for a third down conversion. Georgia Tech, Haynes King off play action, right over the middle. It works to perfection. It's just missed a field goal. Haynes King, blockers in front. He's got a first down and more. Haynes King across midfield to the Duke 42. On third down and forever. Georgia Tech can just about end the game here. Haynes King cruising to the end zone. Touchdown. I think he thought about taking a knee inside the 10-yard line.
Sure did.
Counter. It's like Baskin-Robbins. 31 different flavors of counters. We see it right here on this first down run.
And King picks up the first down. On third down and 6. Another pass play. And it's a first down catch by Eric Rivers. 73%. Dump off pass here. On the run is Jordan Allen. Inside the 20. They finally get Allen down to the ground around the 5-yard line. Instead, King unloads over the middle. The pass is caught by Stockton. And a high snap. King controls it, backing up, being chased, gets out of there, and now takes off. Stays in bounds. Beautiful play that time by King. King will throw, and he's got a man, and he's got a touchdown. Josh Beetham, who dropped the football on the last drive, scores this time. Play action. King setting up, gets hammered, and his pass is caught nonetheless. Looking to add to the advantage. King dumping it off. It's Beetham looking for his second touchdown. And they mark him down at the 2-yard line.
Well, it's going to be very close. We'll see if Beetham's able to get in. Gets chopped down. Where's that foot? He's in. Where's the ball at?
That's a touchdown.
That's a touchdown.
After review, the ball was over the goal line and the runner was still in bounds. Therefore, it is a touchdown.
Better late than never. And now Haynes King taking off. Ton of room. King inside the 10 and down to the 5 with about 4 seconds left. The clock will stop and Georgia Tech will call. Blitz coming. King in trouble, being chased. Throws it up for grabs and coming back to make the catch and getting the first down.
Boy, it's rare what they have here at Georgia Tech.
And a screen set up here to Patterson. He breaks free, stays in bounds, dives and hits the pylon. It's a touchdown for Tech. In the locker room. King lobbing it downfield, and he has a completion inside the 10 to Stockton. Brought down at the 2-yard line. Another great pass. He did miss one game with an injury. He fakes the pitch there, keeps it himself, and he has his quarterback FBS leading 11th rushing touchdown of the season.
Ball stays in his hands.
They fake the pitch, he keeps it. He's in. Another Haynes King touchdown. His 12th on the ground this season.
2nd and 12. King moving up in the pocket. Hit Jordan Allen for a big gainer. Still going. And finally shoved out of bounds inside the 30. And 5 touchdowns. King right up the middle for a touchdown.
Championship with my team. That's all I care about. And you see that really embodied team first kind of guy.
Delivers a dart over the middle to Eric Rivers. It was the first AP All-American earlier tonight. That is a playoff eliminator type of game. Neyland at night. Here's a pass underneath from Haynes King. Brett Seither in the ACC. King floats. Yellow Jackets lead.
Highest ranked conference champions have to get in. Memphis would be the 5th.
There's Haynes King going to take a shot on play action. Has Rivers in stride. Rivers with one man to beat. And he is taken out of bounds at the 15 by Brian Nelson.
Team is their defensive backs. There's a play action, a little bit of a half roll, man-to-man defense, no middle field safety.
And through a 3rd and 10. Fake the jet sweep. King with blockers, stiff arm, and is taken down inside the 10.
Backed up, field goal. That's a 4-point swing. Last series, field goal.
Fake it to Haynes. It's King in for a touchdown. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
Do it fast.
Looking end zone here. Floats it to the corner. It is caught. Was he in bounds? Yes! Zion Taylor with an acrobatic touchdown catch.
Perfectly placed ball. And I'm just seeing, did that right foot get down before the left? That right toe. Taylor catches it, and I'm looking at, does that right toe get down before?
Critical 4th and 4. Here goes King to his right, crossing route. Oh, Isaiah Canyon reached down, picked it up, and will be thrown down at the 40-yard line.
This BC defense looks like got a little more pep in their step right now.
Yeah.
They're playing at a higher level here.
Play fake by King. He's loading and throwing. Deep ball, that's Eric Rivers, and he hangs on. What a catch by Rivers at the 26 with Isaiah Ferris draped on him over the last 10 seasons. Wow. How about that of all the players? Look at King, a long shot throw, and Rivers to catch. Turn into the barrel of the pistol. King will fake it, now take off to the left side, reroute, close to another first down at the 25. Here's King in trouble up in the pocket. He'll slip it, and it's caught. That's Hosley. Out of bounds beyond the 45-yard line, trailing 11 points with a lot on the line, and here goes King. He'll fake the throw, keep it on the ground down to the 10.
At Temple, and they're making that decision.
Here's King, across the middle. Eric Rivers the catch. First down at the 45, slides and took a big shot. Terrific ACC Network crew. 1st and 10 for King. To his right, throwing down the field, it's caught. Malik Rutherford the catch, belted out of bounds at the Boston College 38-yard line. 8th career 300-yard game.
King in the pocket, sailing it deep, downfield, caught Rivers. Was he inbounds? Yes. At the 3, 1st and goal.
You know, I'd be afraid to have BC have the ball again.
Here's King. Haynes King, 1st down to the 15.
Trying to hit pay dirt for the first time. King keeps it. King into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Going to work from the Pitt 30. He fakes the run, down the seam. It's caught for a 1st down. Stiff arming is either down to the 10. Gonna throw on 3rd and goal. Pressure in his face, throws back in the end zone. It's caught by Canyon, and he got a foot down. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Touchdown, which we just showed you, to make it 28-14. Now he'll throw, steps up, away from pressure, and he strikes across the middle. Canyon all the way down to the 45 of Pittsburgh. King gonna take off inside the 10. Oh, he lowers the shoulder on the defender, Baines Marquez. Start to drive. King with time. Receiver open and a nice catch made. They go empty for Haynes King. Time to throw. Steps up, throws it deep. Oh, what a catch inside the 15-yard line. Scored on this last drive. Looking again to make it a 7-point game on 3rd and goal. King steps up, back of the end zone throw. Canyon's got it. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Kick and then another score. Can they move the ball quickly down the field? King flipping it deep along the sideline, and it's a catch in Pitt territory.
From 6 yards deep in his own end zone, he gets it complete.
The significance.
Haynes King after the penalty against Georgia Tech as he's able to connect with Jordan Allen, the true freshman. King able to keep his balance. He was stumbling forward. Here's King to start his 2nd half as he gets it complete to Eric Rivers. Haynes King can carry it as well, and here goes Haynes King. It's up tonight. King able to hook up with Brett Seither, who gets loose and makes his way out to the 31-yard line.
Before, another example of it here.
2nd and 4. King quick to the outside, complete to Rivers. It's a 1st down. Yellow Jackets of 7 seconds to find magic from Haynes King. There's the catch. Oh, and out of bounds with a 2nd to go is Isaiah Canyon.